Now, the difficult words are these ones, and I'm afraid to say that very often the most irregular words in any language, they are very often the most common words. And so to want, to love, to see, to say, they're two forms of the same verb, believe it or not. A bit like go, went. Well, I mean, they're not go, they don't mean to go, but I'm just trying to show that in English, sometimes we have two completely different words like go and went, and they're the same verb, yeah? I go to the shops, I went to the shops. It's just different tenses. Well, something similar here, where this one is usually present tense, and this one, when you conjugate it like this, is future tense, okay? And future tense can be quite tricky in Russian. Okay, so unfortunately, these words all change, and you've just got to learn these words by saying them again and again and again. And notice that sometimes the letters change, so t becomes ch in хотеть, to want. And so it's я хочу, but then it's ты хочешь. The stress changes, yeah? Я хочу, I want. Ты хочешь, you want. Он хочет, he wants. Мы хотим, we want. Вы хотите, you want. Они хотят, they want. And the stress changes, and it's very difficult in that particular word. You just have to learn those forms. Now let's take a word like видеть, to see. That's a very common word, obviously. Я вижу красивую девушку. Do you remember? Yeah, я вижу, I see a beautiful girl. Я вижу красивую девушку. Don't forget your oo for the accusative. My Russian teacher long ago at school told me it's the accusative, to try to help us remember that it's always an oo in the accusative when you are dealing with a feminine noun. Okay, so я вижу красивую девушку. But ты видишь красивую девушку. You see a beautiful girl, yeah? Он видит красивую девушку. Мы видим красивую девушку, yeah? Вы видите, вы видите красивую девушку, и они видят красивую девушку. Notice that does sound quite similar to that, but it's slightly different. Видит, видит. Видит, видит. They're slightly different, but the stress is still there. With this verb, the stress doesn't change, but you do get one letter change in the I form. Visual, not vidal. Not vidal, but visual. And then it's vidish, vidite, vidyat. Yeah, vidim. It's all da, but the top one is a zh. Okay, so this is why you've got to learn these verbs. This is why these verbs are hard, tяжело, and these verbs are easy, легко. Okay, so let's do люблю, because we've done я люблю тебя, and it's люблю, любишь, любит, любите, любим, любят. Okay, that's how we form love. How do we form teach? Yeah, well, I'm a teacher, so я учу английский язык. I teach English usually. Но сегодня я учу русский язык. But today I am teaching. And notice I teach, I am teaching, they're the same. Сегодня я учу русский язык. Yeah? Доброе утро.
Здравствуйте, Дэйв.
Здравствуйте.
Как ваши дела?
Все хорошо. Как ваши дела?
Тоже все хорошо. Хотите сделать цвета?
Конечно.
Вы видите это?
Вижу.
Я сделаю крупнее. Вот так.
Ой, спасибо, спасибо.
Нужно сказать, это стол, это красный стол. Это
хорошо.
цвет, и это назвать.
Хорошо. Так, первый это дом, и это красный дом.
Да, это школа. Это школа.
Извините, это школа, это красная школа. Это красная школа, да?
Угу. Да, замечательно.
Хорошо. Это красная школа. Б – это красное письмо. Это красное письмо.
Да.
Так, это стол, это красный стол.
Угу.
И это место, это красное место.
Да.
Хорошо. Так, два. Синий. Так, это ключ, это синий ключ.